Chang, how are you?
Fine. Fine.
You get started, okay? Share your screen, please. You understand the problem or no?
I understand it now.
It says that if you have 555 in the middle, then this 555 must be taken all of them or nothing. You cannot just take 1 5 and then leave the other two.
Okay.
This one, you may need to have one helper function.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. You go ahead, do whatever you want to do, and later if you find out you need it, just do it. Why target equals 0?
Because I want to subtract the target every time. Like it gets recursive. Oh, or smaller than.
You still need to check your star value.
Oh, okay. Wait, what do you mean by check the starting value?
You have the star. Star is your index that you are running over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to check your star value cannot be out of bound. Y greater than num star length minus 1.
Because num's the length minus 1 is the max index of the array nums.
Okay. So you actually usually people say the star less than equal to the lambda length is the same as this, but your way of writing is very strange.
Okay. Wait, less than or equal to?
Less than lambda length, less than a greater equal to lambda length.
Okay.
You don't need a minus 1. You just greater equal to lambda length. And you don't return false, you return target equals 0. You still need to check. You are out of bound, you still need to check whether they are equal or not.
What do you mean whether equal?
Return target equals 0.
Oh, okay.
We have been doing this many times. I don't know why in this one you have to be special. So the second if is not necessary. You don't need that line.
Wait, but what happens if the like starts not in the end and
It will eventually, because you uncheck everyone, you will eventually go to here.
uh
No follow. You cannot use follow. You need to use a recursive call.
but doesn't this say that one loop can be used?
Yes, it says one loop can be used, but can you just do it by a recursive call?
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are on the recursive too. I know it says one loop can be used. So your purpose of using that one loop is that you want to count the number of the same numbers. See how many same number they are. So can you do a function? Let's do this. Let me give you a hint. Can you do a integer count? Right, integer, I'm sorry. Integer counter. So you count the number of the continuous value. So this one you are doing count. Counting what? Counting the current index and the numbers and the numbers current value. So see how many of the current value in the next few numbers. So you call this one and then to figure out you have 2, 2, 2. So this 2, 2, 2 here, if you start right here, you use the count function to do recursive to count the number of the two continuous one. Can you do that?
Oh, okay.
Then later you just actually multiply this by counters and add it to the group or not adding to the group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, take your time. I know you know what how to do it. So take your time. Okay, I'll come back. Next one, let
Okay.
me have Harrison. Harrison, your turn. Jiang, no rush. Okay, take your time. Figure it out.
Okay.
I did this one.
Next one. Do you know what they want or no?
I don't get what val is for.
Hmm?
I don't get what val is for here.
It said that the element is alone when there are values before and after it. Those values are different from it. So here, the value you are given value of this one, 1, 2, 3. You are given the value of the 2. So basically, you look at the 2. So the 2 actually the neighbors are different from it. So this one you need to get the value of the bigger one, so you change it to 3.
Okay. We
So
only do it
that's
for
actually, let's look at the other example. That's one, right? That's one example. Let's look at the other example. So let's look at the other example. In the other example that says the 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 2, and you want to look at the 2. So look at the 2, the bigger one is 3. Look at the 2, the bigger one is 5. So you actually change to 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 2.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, you take your time, okay? I'll come back later
Okay.
to check you. Jiang, your turn. Okay, you got it. Now pick up this one. I want you to use the for loop to rewrite it again. Pick up the whole program. Pick up the whole one. Don't delete it. Don't delete it. You are
What do you mean?
pick up
Backup
copy the whole thing to a file to save it somewhere else, and then redo it by for loop. Because that allows you to have a for loop, but right here I want you to redo it by a for loop. You know why we are doing this? Because sometimes you want to do recursion, sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
want you to do recursion first before you come to here. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Just give you more practice, making sure you understand the differences. And then you can evaluate when you do competitive programming, you know whether you want to do recursion or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then recursion will always be your weapon that you can pick up. If you just get used to follow, then it's not yours yet. Okay. I see you got it already. Good job.
Oh.
Okay, be careful, okay? That's why I told you not to rush. Okay, go back to Harrison. Harrison, your turn.
I did this one.
Okay, next one. Okay. Next one, let me have Jiang. Jiang, your turn.
Wait, can I just write out like a code similar with the previous questions here, so I can just solve it?
Yeah, whatever you want to do. It said that this one it actually want you to divide it into two groups.
Yeah, but
So the sum of the two groups are the same. Every integer must be in one group or the other. Write a recursive helper function, take whatever argument you like. So you can do whatever helper function you want.
I feel like the code's gonna be really slow, so
Do whatever you like. We will discuss later, okay? Don't worry. For whenever you go into some competitive program, number one is to solve it, right? You know what I'm saying?
then also
You must solve it first. And then later you figure out a better way to make it shorter or faster. But if you cannot find a solution, then whatever it doesn't count.
wait, how did you exclude the
Your program you already go into the wrong direction. So
okay.
so this sub function, I don't put the target. I would put the sum number one and sum number two. So your number say your A may belong to sum one or belong to sum two.
Okay.
You keep finding every number and go into there and then put a number. So you may have A, B, C, D. So A may go to sum one or sum two. B may go to sum one or sum two. C may go to sum one or sum two. D may go to sum one or sum two. But whatever, when you go run out of the index, sum one need to be equal to sum two. That's it. So this one, two accumulator, that's what it is. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I told you this because I am seeing you going to the wrong direction. You would go to write a really long program. Whole thing technique wise, I think you are okay. But right now, I think your problem still you have hard time to figure out a good solution quickly. That's the problem. Okay. That's a part you need to work on. So when you practice these different problems, it is suggested that you try out different way to write it. Okay. To making sure that you can have as many practices as possible and try different way to figure out what are the differences. No, this one is not that complicated. You don't need that if. This one,
So press decline, sorry.
what?
I accidentally pressed decline.
Yeah, no problem. This one you don't need to be this complicated. Don't need to use if. This one is just like when the first time you do the recursion for the sum. So right here, you just return. I'm sorry, actually here. So you return, I'm missing a space. How come so again? Let me see. So return here, does have a space. This one's just like whatever we do before. So this one not sum plus this one is actually the num belong to someone. So here you do with num start and then num sum two num change. And then do or. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You can finish that. Do or the sub something, but add the star to the sub two. You can copy. No, your main function, you haven't write the main function yet. Okay, you see, it's very simple.
Okay.
Next one, we have Harrison. Harrison, your turn. Without 10. Return the version of given array where all 10s are removed. The remaining elements should be shift left to the start, the empty space to the end. So why you need to do the, okay, you actually do it this way. And then if not equals, you assign, no, you cannot use I equals I. This actually should be wrong because your index is different. So here you need to have a wrong index. So if I equals that not equals 10, then your RP plus plus will be equal to nums I. Because I and P are moving independently. I keep going on to the every number, and P only increase when it's not equals to 10. It's not equal 10, is it the multiple of 10, right?
No, it's only 10.
Only 10, only 10. Okay.
Okay.
You assign the Ri to with nums I, then your I is the same. You put into the wrong same location. That's wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your index need to be changing. Next one, let me have Jiang. Jiang, your turn. Why return false?
Wait. Why am I doing this?
Why you delete that? That actually is okay. The return is okay. The return statement is okay. You put it in one group or the other, that's fine. But the problem is that
And check.
you say that when you actually run out of the index, one group should be multiple of the 10, the other group should be odd. So that's the return condition you need to have. That's the return condition here you need to have. Someone actually modular 10 equals 0, and sum 2 modular 2 equals 0. Equals 1, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Return.
Wait, but don't I have to check two
It-
conditions?
Two condition, yeah, but you actually end.
Okay.
Sum 10 modular 10 equals 0, equals 0, equals 0. And sum 2 yeah, try it.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's not, don't make it complicated. You try to make complicated your problem. So one thing you do know right now is that this return will give you one group or the other. So the final word is right here, the two group, you need to check the condition, which one it should be. You know what I'm saying? That's very simple. Don't make it too complicated. This whole thing, just do one thing, put the number into two possible group. This one just do one thing. When you run out the array, you check the condition that they want to match. Okay? Make the coding easier. Don't put things too complicated. Okay, so let me have Harrison. Harrison, your turn. Zero max return the each zero value is replaced by the largest R number to the right. This is why you actually I greater than 0. This is greater equal 0. 0 is also okay. Your I equal 0,
yeah.
you also need to deal with it. Okay.
Okay.
So let me have Jiang. Jiang, your turn. Okay, take your time. I'm not going to rush you.
Wait, about the question, what happens if there is a value that's neither a multiple of 3 and a multiple of 5?
Okay, so the sum of the two groups are the same with constant. All the value of multiple of 5 should be one group. So you see the number is 5, you put into one group. All the value are a multiple of 3 must be in the other group. So you do have you put this one is multiple of 5, so you put into one group. Okay.
Yeah, but
And
okay.
multiple of 3 you put into the other group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
what about sorry.
what about 15 or something?
Then it should go on the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what about like something like 4?
You 4, you do another one, you actually do either way.
What do you mean either way?
Group 1 or group 2 is using the OR.
Wait, then I have to write the same code on the bottom again. This one?
Yeah, the same code but again, yeah. So basically you have like A, B, C, D, whatever. So this one multiple of 5, you put into sum 1. Is a multiple of 3, you put into the sum 2. So here, if you have a 4, then you actually may go to the sum 1, may go to the sum 2. That's what it actually means.
Okay.
Okay. You did not handle the multiple of 3. You forget the return. Okay, got it?
Yeah.
Next one, let me have
Oh,
Harrison return.
I'm
Yeah,
done with recursive too.
it done with recursive 2, go to the level 3. Go to the level 3, you have string 3 and array 3. Yeah. And then you are almost done, okay?
Then what do we do if I'm like completely done with coding that? What do I do when I'm completely done with the coding batch?
You are complete done with coding, but you start to do user code problems. User code problem. I told you what to do. Okay.
Okay.
You know why you are wrong?
Because I started at 1.
No.
I have to make this not equals to
No.
0 to 2, right?
You're comparing index with the value. No, you should compare the starting from 1. Yeah, you should actually starting from 1. Yes. Yeah, you should start from 1, not starting from 0. No, it actually is starting from start.
Oh yeah.
And then end at the less than equal to end. But your wrong index number still be wrong. You need to have using a integer p to do it. Because your array index Ri is not Ri, it's Ri p plus plus.
Uh,
P plus plus. You have another one. The first one, you array index out of bound. Why you have an array index out of bound? So less than equal, so less than, so end not included or not included, so not equal to end, less than end, not equal to less than equal end. Go to your for loop. There's no equal. Go. Okay? You still
Okay.
need to pay attention to the detail.
Well,
Yeah, question?
what did I do after array 2?
You show your screen, let me check. Did you finish all your level 2 already or no? You finish all your level 2, go to the AP1.
AP1?
Yes. AP1 is AP exam number 1, but actually it's all level 2 problems. Okay, you continue. This one let me have Jiang, your turn. YZ. Okay, this one. Did you check is Y or Z? You didn't check it is Y or D, right?
Oh yeah, I
Actually,
didn't.
you didn't check anything Y or Z. You are going into a dogfighting with the if statement now. Okay. This one actually I have let me talk about it. You try to very hard on this if statement. So this one actually originally if you have this, you try to change every like exclamation mark or symbols into space. And then the last letter you also add an extra space. Then you should be able to find out all of the word that the letter before the space to count the YG should be fine. That will
Wait,
be
but
your
we don't
if
know.
your
We don't
if
know.
will be your if will be easier to do. Add one more space at the end. Is that okay?
I don't get it though. Can you?
You originally you may have A exclamation mark B Y Z something like that, right? So
Yeah.
first thing is that you add an extra space at the end, change this one to space. Then you look at every word later before the space, see if it's X, Y. That would be easier to do.
Um.
You don't need that complicated if. Okay?
Yeah. Wait. Then don't we have to like for loop it twice though?
Yeah, you can do for the choice. Yeah, that's actually the same order of magnitude. It's not a problem. Next one, let me have Harrison. Harrison, your turn. Because your if sometimes is very difficult. Sometimes right now your if is you need to spend a lot of time to code it. Sometimes you are very difficult to get it out. Okay, that's just a different way to write it. I mean, or you can check if it's actually a space and then check all the non-later words, the later before the non-later words. Okay, that's actually should be fine.
Hmm.
You don't want to change it, it's still fine.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
Wait. Why does this one return false?
3 and 6, the difference is 3.
Oh, three adjacent.
your logic is wrong. Redo the if. Think about it carefully before you do coding. The answer is
Oh,
very
yeah, I
simple.
got it.
This one is A, B, C minus A less than equals 2. That's it. You make things too complicated. Why are you doing not?
Right, because if it's less than equal to,
It actually
then it's
return
good, right?
if the array contains 3 adjacent scores that differ at most 2. So actually, you do this one, less than that, then you return true. Otherwise, you return false. There's no exclamation mark needed. What are you doing? Your logic is totally wrong. You try to kill yourself, right?
Okay.
The logic is very simple. You try to kill yourself. That's the problem. Next one, let me have John.
Wait, yeah, that's
You had 2 problems over here. I see you coding. I see 2 problems. First problem, you did not take care of the case. Uppercase or lowercase, you do not take care of the case insensitive. That's one problem. Second problem is that you have to go through every letter. You cannot do this one minus this because there are some letter after the remove, there are still some letter. Actually, maybe just 1 letter or 2 letter. You actually did not add that to the final result.
oh,
So you will have 2 problems. You know what I'm saying? Take your time to fix it. I'm not going to help you, okay? Take your time to fix it. Your last letter is extra letter being added. That's what problem is. There's a THR. You still I think your case is still not handled right. Uppercase, lowercase still not handled right.
Solved it. The case problem, I already solved it.
Mm,
Here.
okay. Then
It's
the problem is
including the last letter.
the last letter is actually being included. Is
Wasn't the problem.
I think your right problem right now is this one. You actually don't want to do the standard way. You should do I less than base the length minus remove the length. You actually plus one.
Why do we do +1?
You calculate the index. You try it, see if that's the problem.
But yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah. Why I
Yeah.
can figure it out? I told you were calculating the index is wrong. That's the part. That's what I can see. You see? You did not spend time to calculate the index. That's what I see.
I didn't add the equal sign here. That's fine.
Yeah, but you have a standard way to do it. No matter you like to greater than, less than, whatever, it's okay. But you have to have a standard way to do it every time. Be consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next one, let me have Harrison again. There's a several ways to do it, but for you as a person, you have to be consistent every time. So don't go into the trouble every time. Okay. Next one. Okay. Next one, let me have Jiang your turn. We are almost done. I think this one probably the last round. 3 more minutes left.
This is really hard for me. Index is really hard for me.
This is okay. You just compare if it is ease or not. So compare ease for we use this one to increase the compare.
Wait, it's right, like to check if never mind.
This is okay. This is okay.
Okay.
I usually use the eyeless, then ST at the lens -1, but this is okay. Then ease increase.
What do you mean by is increase? Okay, so I what?
+2. That equals ease. Okay, we are 9 o'clock already. Any questions so far?
No.
Yeah, I think both of you are progressing quite well. Just keep doing it, okay? And then try to make sure you are familiar with everything and be ready for more advanced training, okay? Good night and bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.